All right, let's fire away, guys. Yes.
Mario, your jersey's now going to hang in the records of some pretty unbelievable players. When you think about that, what comes to mind? I mean, did you watch guys like Pierce or any of those guys growing up?
Yeah, definitely watching those guys growing up, and then be able to play against those guys now, and come back from years down the line, look up there and see my name is a great honor.
When you found out, what was it like? I mean, is it something? Do you ever expect something like that, or do you hope for something like that, or?
It's something that you always hope for. That was one of my dreams growing up is, leave my mark on wherever school I went to. Happened to be Kansas, and I was glad I was able to do that.
How has it affected your life when you go around the NBA, KU fans coming up? How is making that shot in this tonight, how's that going to affect you?
Hopefully in a positive way. Being able to go around and just people recognize me for what I was able to do at Kansas, and recognize not only me but my teammates and the coaching staff. Everybody that was a part of that 2008 championship team.
Who's the most famous person who's come up and commented to you about the shot? What they say?
It had to be Obama. When we went to visit the White House, he said something to me about it. So, that's a great feeling. Couldn't ask for anything better than that.
Have you and Derrick Rose talked about that shot?
No, we haven't.
What's it like playing with LeBron James?
Well, that's fun. To be able to play with a superstar guy like that. Somebody's been my mentor since he got to Miami, and just learning from one of the greatest players.
What do you remember about the shot?
I remember everything, actually. The feeling when I got when Derrick Rose missed a free throw from Sharon dribbling up the court to the ball getting in my hands and me releasing the shot. It's just a moment in life you'll never forget.
Mario, Coach Self said he's watched that shot, maybe thousands of times by now. How many times have you watched it?
I'd say about hundreds. Yesterday was the first time I seen it in a couple of years. They was playing it at the reception we had yesterday, so it was good just to sit back and watch it.
You had a chance to talk to the players on the team?
This year's team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I came to practice yesterday. I talked to them, just try to encourage them, let them know that, it's a good opportunity, make the most of it.
Mario, there are posters of you letting the ball go, 3.8. You've got this big, giant-sized, 2-story foot mural glass thing outside the practice facility. How often, or how does that make you feel to kind of have that snapshot of your life the way it is portrayed?
Well, it makes me feel good, to have that moment recognized in KU history, for them to think so highly of that and, make a mural of it and put it in front of the practice gym. It means a lot to me.
How long did it take for it to soak in? I mean, was it when you got back to the hotel you realized, okay, this is something that's going to be with me forever, or did you know it right after the game was over? When did it sink in?
Probably sunk in a couple days later, after we got back to campus and, got back to our regular day lives when students was coming up to me, teachers was coming up to me, and just telling me how great a feeling that was.
What are your top 3 KU memories?
Top 3 KU memories probably be my first game in the Maui when we played Arizona. Probably one of the worst games of my life. Of course, the national championship game, and I would have to say beating Florida in Vegas. That was a big moment for us as a young team.
Now that it's been 5 years, how do you look back on that 08 team? What do you think about in that team?
This team that went through a lot. We had a lot of differences on that team. It just brought us closer as a family with things that was going on in people's personal lives. For us to actually be there and be able to help one another and treat each other like family and brothers.
How do you think this year's team compares to that team?
It's kind of hard to say. I'm not really around the guys as much as I was. I only know a couple of them personally, but I could tell that they're a close bonded team. Just like we was. They have each other's back. They try to make each other better every game.
Is there anything that could happen in the NBA that could equal what happened that night down in San Antonio?
Nah, I doubt. I think that tops the cake for me.
Mario, what does it feel like to kind of share this night with your parents? I know you're both close with them.
It's good. For them to be here throughout my whole journey when I was at KU. You know, for them to be here this night, I'm sure I'm gonna look up and see them crying in the stands. You know? So it's just a good feeling to have them here with me.
Do you ever joke with maybe Elijah that there's a responsibility of the team?
I used to when he first got here. You know, I think he stepped into that role pretty nicely, and you know, he's doing the best he can.
What are the differences between winning a championship and at the NBA level?
It's kind of hard to say. You know, with the NBA, you know, it's winning at the highest level. You know, there's no higher level than that except the Olympic team. And then with Kansas winning the championship, you know, by me being one of the main guys on that team, you know, it meant a lot to me, meant a lot to my teammates, meant a lot to the university. So I think it would be more of a historic moment for KU than in the NBA.
Which parade was better, Miami's or one you had here in downtown Lawrence?
Definitely one in Lawrence. By far, this one.
Does that experience in the tournament make you a better player when you're playing for all the marbles at the professional level?
Yeah, it can. I mean, it also gives you more experience. I think that's the main thing. We're playing on the next level is experience and confidence. You know, once you go through a moment like that, you feel like you're prepared for anything.
What are some of your best memories playing in this building?
Beating Texas when KD was here. You know, that was a big moment with the way he started out that game. Of course, all the late nights. You know, that was some of the best times we had, just coming out here for the first time and, you know, being in front of the crowd and, you know, doing our little skits and stuff. So there's a lot of great memories.
How long have you been working on your speech?
I say about a week. You know, it's still not all the way done. You know, I'm just going to try to do my best when I get out there and talk whatever comes to my mind.
A couple more questions, guys.
Has Coach mellowed? Has Coach mellowed?
Yeah, a lot. I was telling him that yesterday. He's a lot different than what he was with us.
Anything else? All right, thank you.